What is going on, guys? My name is Arsenal. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by. And today we're back on the iRacing Simulator. This time taking on the rookie Mazda Miatas, MX-5s, whatever you want to call it, on Oulton Park. And as you see, we are in our first lap of qualifying, jumping right into it. And we're off the track. I put in, I think, 13 or 14 practice laps before the race started, and you know, I felt consistent on this track. I felt good for being someone who doesn't race road hardly at all. I attacked the apex too much. I didn't attack it enough on the first lap on that last turn, and now I attacked it too much on the first tight right-hander. And so we're starting back of the grid. But like I said, I do not road race hardly often, maybe 10 in total. I've played F1 2020. I like that game, not very good. I've done maybe 10 road races on iRacing, but we get a decent start from the back of the grid here. We've already overtaken 2 people, trying hard not to mess it up in the first turn like these iRacing official races go so much. We're about to pass this Sesame Street car, heading into the very subtle S-curve. And yes, I do have the racing line on, guys. I have to have it on. And people break up a little too much. I run into the back of that guy right there. Unfortunate. But it is kind of lucky I didn't get any sort of engine damage. So we go from last on the grid all the way up to, I believe, 5th right now is what we are at. And these first lap turmoils, man, you can either ride or you can die in these iRacing officials on the first lap. And we're coming up on Ernesto here. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. He's got the yellow and pink stripes. He brakes just a tad too hard. I think he realized that he didn't attack the apex there. That turn right there is tricky. It's very, very tricky. And he runs into Brent Jones here. And he spins out. Luckily, I get past him. So in the means of one lap, we are already up to 4th place. I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm driving the car very well for how bad these Mazdas handle and how inexperienced I am when it comes to road racing. And this turn right here, this sharp right-hander, I felt like I was the best on the grid at it. I was attacking it well every single time. And as you'll see, it's where I make up the most time, really. That and this last sector here, I felt extremely confident in. Very surprised with myself, considering, like I said, the inexperience. So, I just had to keep my spirits high, because honestly, my spirits were pretty low. My morale was pretty low after the 2 off-track incidents in qualifying. I exceeded the track limits, my laps weren't counted, had to start at the back of the grid. And as you see there, Brent's here does not attack the apex, as we have to pass the back marker here. He did not attack the apex, and it did hurt him a little bit. If that back marker wouldn't have been in play, I might have been able to get an overtake here on this front stretch. But this first turn proved to be very tricky, as we're going to speed up just a few seconds here. We're going to go to this sharp right-hander. Sorry, I had to burp there. As you see, we gain a lot of time there. And it's honestly, this track is super fun. I'm honestly extremely mad. Because if you guys don't know, the schedule, it changes on Mondays. And as of right now, it is Saturday. So this track's about to change, and I might get as many races in on here as possible, because this was one of the most fun races I've had on iRacing, period. Whether it be dirt, oval, road, dirt road, whatever. As you see, Brent gets into the back of William McBain there. And we make the clean overtake on the 2 people spinning out, wrecking, and we are into 2nd place, guys. Now, I'm going to be honest, number 11 up here, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. He was just a good driver. He's a very good driver. As you see, William McBain leaves there. I would leave too if I was running in 2nd place. And I get rear-ended by the 3rd place car on lap 4 of 15. But we're in 2nd, and we're just kind of cruising, guys. That was really it. I had a few off-track incidents where I exceeded the track limits just a tad. So we're going to take you around one last time for the final lap here. See, I almost do it there. I was kind of unfamiliar with how the car handled once the tires went out, and so that's why I got those. That's why I got those track limit warnings. I racked up about 3 incident points in a row from going off track, so that's something I need to work on for sure. But overall, I ran this race super consistently. I was running 110s and 111s throughout the whole race. Super duper proud of myself, and I think this is a pretty good debut into what is going to be probably a year in which I run a lot of road course races on iRacing. It's always seemed very interesting to me, but my problem is the consistency. I can run a decent lap for 1 lap, but then I run absolutely dog water laps for the rest of the race. And I think this race right here taught me a lot about consistency and where 11. It can get you. And I also kind of got handed second place with the people wrecking. But hey, that's bottom split road racing for you guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. I'll be doing more of these videos in the future. So yeah, guys, subscribe if you want to see content similar to this. And I will see you guys later. Peace.